Hey friends, it's Courtney. Welcome back to my channel Phyrra, where I talk about cruelty-free beauty, gothic fashion, and more. If you want to join in the conversation, be sure to click that subscribe button down below. So today's video is going to be all about the best gothic beauty brands to try in 2021. These are all brands that I have tried and love, and so I want to share them with you. A quick note about the goth subculture before we get started. Number one, goth is not white. Goth is for everyone. Doesn't matter what race you are. If you feel that you are darkly inclined and you love goth music, you're goth. And the first brand I want to talk to you about is Necromancy Cosmetica, and they are a gothic makeup brand out of Puerto Rico. They just released their Gothic Romance palette, which I actually used to create the look I'm wearing today. This palette is so beautiful. I hope to have a swatches and review up on my channel soon for it. But let me just show you what it looks like. It's got very unique packaging. I love that it's so tiny. It can like fit into literally any makeup bag I own. Really great packaging. Necromancy Cosmetica is 100% indie, 100% cruelty-free, 100% vegan, and they make amazing lipsticks. My favorite lipstick by them is Sacramento, which is the color I'm wearing today. All of their names and their packaging are very gothic, and I think that they make excellent quality products, and you should absolutely check them out. So next on my list is Baby Bat Beauty. They are a 100% cruelty-free, 100% indie, 100% vegan beauty brand based in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. They created this Nox palette, which is a vampire-themed palette. I have this reviewed up on my blog. My favorite product by them is Amulet, which is a purple multichrome, because you know I am obsessed with multichrome eyeshadows. They also make this awesome double-headed bat, oversized empty palette that you can put all of your indie singles into if you're interested in things like that. They also make lip colors and other face and body products, so definitely give them check them out. I believe they've been around for about 5 years now, and I think they're having their anniversary sale as I'm filming this video. So next on my list is Glam Goth Beauty, and this is by Marley here on YouTube. I'm going to put a link to her channel up here so you can go check her out. But her brand is 100% indie, 100% cruelty-free, 100% vegan. She makes a lot of loose glitters, and she has a 7 Deadly Sins eyeshadow palette, which I just ordered and it's on its way here. But my favorite, she also makes liquid lipsticks, and my favorite product that she makes is her diamond primer. This stuff is really great for really glittery shades or multichromes. I actually used it today with the multichrome I put on my lid. So it is a fantastic little product. All of their packaging is very sleek and black, and I think it's awesome. So next on my list is Lethal Cosmetics. Lethal Cosmetics is a 100% indie, 100% cruelty-free, 100% vegan brand from Berlin, Germany, and they make all kinds of beautiful eyeshadows. They make face products too, but I'm really obsessed with their eyeshadows. I have another palette, and actually I'll put a link to that video up here in case you haven't seen it, but I did a huge Lethal Cosmetics haul. I love their stuff. And in particular, I really like their matte eyeshadow formula because they have really great shades that I find easy to work with on my skin tone. Their pastels are colors that I basically use for transition shades and think they look great. And I'm wearing this deep blue navy color today as part of this eyeshadow look that I put together. They basically do it all. They make cheek products because they make blushes and highlighters and contours and bronzers, and they make lipsticks and liquid lipsticks and glosses. But yeah, and they make gel eyeliners, but I am literally obsessed with their eyeshadows and think that they're amazing. So next on my list is Lunatick Cosmetic Labs. They are 100% indie, 100% cruelty-free, 100% vegan, and I believe they're based in Milwaukee. They make really cool eyeshadows. They make some awesome contour books. They make some great lipsticks. I have their Vampira palette, which was a collab palette that they did, and then this is one of their contour books that they have, which made to look like a Necronomicon Book of the Dead type thing. Let's see. They basically have a ton of gothic themed palettes. They have a planchette shaped setting powder, so it looks really cute if you want something like that in your purse. They really did a great job with their packaging. Almost all of their palettes are coffin shaped. So yeah, I think they make a lot of really cool stuff, and if you're looking for specifically coffin style packaging, you're going to find it there and you're going to love it. And my favorite product by Lunatick Cosmetic Labs is Bruja, which is one of their lipsticks. Next on my list is Black Moon Cosmetics. I love everything about Black Moon Cosmetics. They are 100% indie, 100% cruelty-free, 100% vegan. I believe they're based in Burbank, California. and they make amazing liquid lipsticks. They make great eyeshadow palettes. They make beautiful, otherworldly highlighters. They make my favorite highlighters. So my absolute favorite highlighter from Black Moon Cosmetics is Cat Shark, which is like this iridescent purple highlighter. My favorite black lipstick is actually by Black Moon Cosmetics, and it's Sleepwalker. It's their black liquid lipstick. They just recently came out with bullet lipsticks. I haven't had a chance to try any of them, but I think that the stuff that I have is amazing. Their packaging is fantastic. Like, this is their Black Metals palette, which I love. This is their Full Moon Orb of Light palette. And this is their Urban Myth palette, which is just such a gorgeous eyeshadow palette. This palette actually is, their Orb of Light palette is a palette that I originally didn't even feel like was a Gothic palette, and then once I got to start using it more and more frequently and kept reaching for it, I'm like, yeah, it's like my perfect staple neutral palette. So if you're looking for a new neutral palette, I love this one and think that it's excellent quality. Next on my list is My Pretty Zombie, and My Pretty Zombie is a 100% cruelty-free, 100% indie, and mostly vegan beauty brand. They make amazing duochrome eyeshadows and blushes. My favorite is probably Reclusia, which is this blush right here. It's like a peach with like a pink shift. Their packaging is really nice and clear like this. It's very easy to toss into makeup bags. Their nomenclature is awesome because most of their blushes are named after like different drugs. So like MDMA, ether, LSD, stuff like that. And then the eyeshadows themselves usually have really dark and kind of macabre names. So I love that. Like, they have like a Goth Mary Poppins, which is such a really cool color. So I really love them. They have a great sense of humor. I like how they end up naming things. I think that they would be a great Gothic brand for you to check out. So next on my list is the luxury indie beauty brand Rituel de Fille, and they are 100% indie and 100% cruelty-free. They are not vegan, and that's because of how they like research and make their ingredients, because all of their products are cream-based. And so usually they'll have either, I think it's beeswax or carmine, one of the two in it. But I love their products. Their packaging is just so great. I love like the witchy feel of it because you have like the little stars and everything. And they make highlighters and blushes and complexion products and eye suits and just all different, and lipsticks. They make all kinds of really beautiful cream products. I personally really struggle with their like jelly formula for their eyes because it's like a wet product that never really sets, and wet and hooded eyes is just a hot mess, at least in my case, because I have so much extra skin. So those don't particularly work well for me personally, but the rest of their products do. And I really, in particular, love their Nymph Inner Cream Glow Pigment. It's like a red blush. I think it looks so beautiful and amazing on. I feel like it gives you like that snow-bitten kind of cheek look. So yeah, great products. Absolutely love Nymph. That's my favorite. Next on my list is Concrete Minerals. They are a 100% indie, 100% cruelty-free, 100% vegan indie beauty brand from sunny California, and they make all different kinds of eyeshadows, and I think they still make some lipsticks. They also have an eyeshadow primer that a lot of people really love. They recently came out with their own multi-chromes as well that look very pretty, all loose. I actually just used their color Angel Dust today to help create the look that's on my eyes. Their packaging is like little jars like this, and their logo and label have like a little bit of a witchy feel with the design. Their names are pretty cute too. So next on my list is Fyrinnae, and Fyrinnae is one of the indie brands I've been buying from the longest. I want to say I found them in either 2008 or 2009, but they've been around longer than that. They are a well-established indie brand. They're 100% vegan, 100% cruelty-free. They're based in the Pacific Northwest. I want to say Oregon maybe, but their products are just so good. And I, in particular, really love their pressed eyeshadows. They also make like highlighters and lip blusters, and other like face products. But really, I really only use their pressed eyeshadows anymore. So I have like some favorites like Alpenglow and Northwest Night, which are these colors over here. They're just so beautiful. Yeah, to me, they have really cool names for their products. I think they just did like a release that was like ancient Egyptian and themed, which is so badass. And just, yeah, they're great people and they make great products and they're non-problematic, so I love them to bits. After that, we have Devinah Cosmetics. They are a 100% indie, 100% cruelty-free, and mostly vegan beauty brand. I think they're also Latina-owned. They make tons of beautiful multi-chromes and duochromes, as well as like mattes and shimmers, like all different kinds of eyeshadows. My favorite eyeshadows from them are these multi-chromes that I have like right here along this bottom row. There's like Paralucia, as I think like my favorite favorite color by them. And they are constantly coming out with more eyeshadows that you can check out. So definitely recommend checking them out. Next on my list is Milk Cosmetics. They are a 100% indie, 100% cruelty-free beauty brand with some vegan offerings, and they make so many great products. They make great lipsticks, they make great liquid lipsticks. Their lip pencils are my current favorite lip pencils to use. I love their duo blushes, I love their blush lights, but I really love their eyeshadows, in particular their matte eyeshadow formula. This is their Muerte palette, which is just amazing. All of the mattes in here I just love to bits because, yes, deep teal, absolutely love to wear. Burgundy, red, deep blue, oh, so gorgeous. I'm also obsessed with the Smoke Sessions palette, specifically for this green right here, Space Queen. It's like the most perfect, deep, cool toned green I've ever used. I love their Radioactive palette for when I want brights. I use this or my Viseart Bright Editorial palette for brights because these are like my best brights. I love them so much. And then, of course, there is the Gothic She's in Parties, which is a beautiful palette. I really, really love Skeleton Kiss and Strange Love, Total Immortal, and Mean Streak. Mean Streak is another one of those deep mattes that just, oh, so beautiful. I really, really wish that they would release Space Queen and Mean Streak as singles because, yeah, I would be so all over that. So next on my list is Terra Moon Cosmetics. That's these eyeshadows right here. They're 100% indie, 100% cruelty-free, and they are mostly vegan. They make the most stunning multi-chromes and beautiful colors that I've seen in quite a long time. My main lid color for my eyeshadow look today is from Terra Moon Cosmetics. It's called Moontide. So, so gorgeous. I have done 2 different pre-order purchases from Terra Moon Cosmetics, and they actually ship really fast. In comparison, I think I got 2 orders from Terra Moon Cosmetics in the same time it took me to order 4 colors that were in stock from Cleona, which were these 4 colors right here. And I feel like, well, Cleona is good. Terra Moon is better. That's just my personal taste. But yeah, I definitely think that you should check them out. In particular, I love Antares, Moontide, Counting Stars, Cinnamon Sugar, and Zero Gravity. So next on my list is Sugarpill. Sugarpill is 100% indie, 100% cruelty-free, and mostly vegan beauty brand. They've been a staple in the alternative makeup scene for a long time now. They make really beautiful eyeshadows and lipsticks and liquid lipsticks. I specifically want to call out their C3 palette, which I don't own, but I'm going to insert a picture up here so you can check it out because it has like all of these beautiful, deep, like sort of muted hues that I think are just lovely, and I like the black packaging. But in general, I feel like you can't go wrong with Sugarpill if you are looking for any of the colors they carry because they are very pigmented and they work on all skin tones. They're just really, really nice. Next on my list is Manic Panic. They are 100% indie, they are 100% cruelty-free, and they are 100% vegan. They have been around, I think, longer than I've been alive, and they still make makeup products and hair products. They make foundations, they make eyeshadows, they make lipsticks, they make nail polish. They also make hair dye. Check out my Best Gothic Hair Dye Brands video to see more about like what I love about them. In particular, what I think is great about Manic Panic is that you can find them usually at any Sally Beauty, and you can also find them easily online. So the next 2 brands on my list are somewhat controversial, which is why I saved them until the end. The first brand is Lime Crime. They are 100% cruelty-free and 100% vegan. They are not indie. They are owned by they have like a board that controls their interest. And in case you don't know, Deer, also known as Zina Voratova, she used to own Lime Crime, but she stepped away and she sold her ownership in the brand in 2018, which is when I actually first started trying the brand. And then last year in 2020, she and her husband stepped off of the board of the brand to make room for people of color to get on the board. So I wanted to include them in this list because I feel like one of the products that I made is specifically targeted for people who are Gothic and looking for Gothic products. I wanted to include the Venus Immortalis palette, which I think is a beautiful Gothic palette. This is what it looks like. I have a review for this palette up on my blog. In general, I really love their eyeshadow formula. It works really well on my hooded eyes. I always use eyeshadow primer, as you know, because I have oily hooded lids and my eyeshadow won't stick around otherwise. They also make a lot of other great products for like they have like great blushes and lipsticks. I would avoid their hair dye like the plague. I've never talked to anyone who had a positive experience with their hair dye. But in general, I actually really love their plushy liquid lipstick formula, and I wish that they would release a line of plushy glows because it is such a beautiful, light, easy to wear formula. You can put it on with a little doe foot and then rub it out with your finger to give you just like this light wash of color and a glow, and it's just it's so pretty. So yeah, I would say Lime Crime is one that's a maybe on my list. That's why it's at the end. So the very last brand on my list is KVD Vegan Beauty. KVD Vegan Beauty is 100% cruelty-free and 100% vegan. They are owned by Kendo, and Kat Von D is no longer associated with the brand. So now that Kat is no longer associated with the company, I am comfortable buying products from the brand again. I did recently pick up their Good Apple Beauty Balm, which was a completely terrible product for me. It totally bombed. But the products that they make currently that I really love are probably their lip pencils and their blushes. I think their blushes are my favorite product right now. And I have Honeysuckle and Rosebud because I thought both of those were lovely on my complexion. They also make different types of foundations, lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, bullet lipsticks, etc. and eyeshadows, but I haven't seen anything from them eyeshadow-wise that I've been interested in longer than I can remember, maybe since Pastel Goth, I'm not sure. So I don't know anything about that, but their blushes are nice. All right, so those are my top 17 Gothic beauty brands to try in 2021. Which brands are you going to try? And do you have any Gothic beauty brands that you would recommend to me? Please be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you love this video and you want to see more like it, please give it a thumbs up and share. Thank you so much, my friends. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.